Howdy y'all, this is Texas Gaming Industries here, and welcome back to another episode of my Let's Play of Rayman 3, Hoodlum Havoc. In the previous episode, it turns out that Globlox accidentally has eaten the Black Glove Andre, and with him inside his gut, we have to find a way to get him out of there. Fortunately, some of the monks have mentioned about a witch doctor here in Clearleaf Forest, but with the Hoodlums practically making base here, we have to get to the doctors as quickly as possible before the Hoodlums get Glowbox. But with a barricade blocking our way, we'll have to use Heavy Metal Fist, one of two new power-ups that we unlocked in the previous episode. We'll break open this barricade, and we can continue on our way.
This place rules! Look at that, Rayman! Plums! I love plum juice!
I like plum juice too, as long as it's fermented.
What a party pooper! Take in the view! Breathe!
Wait.
Stop and smell the flowers!
Rayman?
Down here, if I breathe, I die.
Okay, that was a bit of an odd glitch. Well, anyway, so before we continue, I probably would want to go back and grab, yeah, the Heavy Metal Fist power-up, because these power-ups always give us next 2 points when it's used. And if I run quickly enough, I might be able to use this to my advantage. Get those done, and not too late. Well, at least I can knock down this plum and pick it up for a very interesting soundtrack. Carrying a huge fruit. And in order for us to get up there, we'll have to throw this on top of that spike. Get on top, and away we can continue on our trip. 89%, that's pretty good. And we got a new bonus level, which is pretty nice too. Save failed? Well then, thank goodness for save states. Now, before we continue, there's something I want to mention. That there is a Hoodmonger soldier. I wanted to make the mentions of the enemy names in the previous episode, but I kind of forgotten what they were. But that is practically a bit of a higher status than the regular Hoodmongers, and it has a $sign. Interesting. Well, it's time to crash this party. Get that, do that, and then, yep. And we got ourselves our 4th power-up in this game. Say hello to the shock rocket.
Enough with the costumes already! We gotta get to the doctors!
Well, excuse me, I'm trying to get us through this area. So we'll have to use the shock rockets to
Are you
find a way
finally
to
done
open these
beating
doors.
off? Can we get going now?
Which, by the way, is practically just, well, shooting this rocket through and hitting these targets.
Bravo! Well done! You're the best! Can we go now?
But yeah, the shock rocket actually works like a guided missile. Once I press the B button, I just have to make sure I carefully guide the rocket to its destination.
Finally! It's about time!
And uh-oh! Plus, there's something useful about the shock rocket. No matter what enemy it hits, it's always a one-hit KO. But before we also continue, there's something unique about this up here, because... Oh! Okay, that was a fail. Go down, go here, and... flip that switch, and we get a whole bunch of extra gems. Although that was a diamond for a second, now it's turned into a regular tile of gem for some reason. What we just have to do is quickly grab this, break these open, they get a whole bunch of points!
I'm gonna barf.
And please don't. But with this, we can now practically open this barricade, I think. Or, actually... I wonder why we still have it even though it... Oh. I'm hearing a tri-bell. But we have to get through this fort that's up ahead. That there is a new type of hoodlum. The hood boomer. And of course, we have to also take out these components. Take that one out. Do that. And that should take care of it. But there's also another one that we have to take out. Like so. And there's a barricade. I better go quickly grab Heavy Metal Fist to get that open. Let's grab this and get back to where we were before this power-up runs out. Charge it up and kapow. Get ourselves a good amount of gems. And that sound was a tri-bell, one of the two collectibles. Let's walk over gently to it and get 250 extra points. Now we'll have to take down that mushroom, collect the lockjaw, and swing
I
over.
came them for a bottle! Just one little bottle of...
Well, excuse me, I'm trying to get us through here.
Not good at all.
Let's open this door, and away we
Modern
continue.
technology at its finest, no doubt about it.
Well, obviously, at least in this world. And, great. Well, I can at least do this. Attack, hit the enemies, and press B to electrocute them. That's the hood boomer up there. What makes them different is they throw bottles of explosive plum juice. Oh, and that one right there is known as a slapdash, which, again, are the weakest of the hoodlums. Let's get the shock rocket and take this hood boomer out!
A barrel!
And, of course, Globlox has to drink a barrel of plum juice. And again, sorry for the lag. Now, interesting, those things that he does right when he blows those bubbles, he was supposed to normally hiccup, which is found in other versions of the game, but not in this version.
I don't feel too good.
What? That's a bit weird. Well, anyway, let's see. There's a couple of gems in this little cavern. Oh. I hear one of those creatures. I learned the name of it, but I kind of forgot. But there's a sound of another tri-bell somewhere. Or tray-bell. Let's see. Let's just break these open, get a couple of gems, get 120 extra points. And there's actually a cage up there. Let's get up there and break it open. It just gives us our 16th seat, and our health bar is extended. And
I'd like to stay and chat, but it's bingo night.
Okay. But it gives us our next green gem, which I'm getting with this one, so yeah, extra points. Now, where is it? Where is that one? I have to use my ears to find them. Hold the phone. It's in here. Aha! There you are. Now, where could that tray bell be? Aha! Just walk to it slowly and get 250 extra points. Whoop! Nearly fell off there. Let's get up here and grab some more gems. And let's
Hey,
continue on our
Rayman,
way.
I didn't know you had a twin.
Yeah, he's definitely drunk. Now we're in the midst of the HQ, and we get ourselves quite a climb to the top. And of course, more hoodlums. stop for some reason. And another round of lag. Again, I'm sorry for that. Let's just take this Hoodlum out. That should take care of that. And let's just get a couple of lumps to restore our health. Now we'll just have to get back up these stairs. And it says there's still an enemy, a Hoodlum somewhere around here. But where? Aha! I actually took it out with kicks! That's awesome. Now, we have to get up to the summit, which, now with those Hoodlums out of the way, Globlox can easily do. Though, I also want to grab these gems up here. Get as many points as I can, because Murphy said to score big as often as we can. Now, funny enough, you can actually look at the points that you have earned after you've done the level. Which, by the way, let's have a look at... Well, what do you know? We actually got the high score for the Fairy Council, which is very nice. As long as we get a good amount of points in this level, we'll practically be able to, well, get another smiley face of Murphy. Now, how are we going to get out of here? Because that entrance is barricaded, and this one is barricaded too, and that is blocking a tendency for us to get out. And did I just see a door? There has to be a switch. Oh, it's across the way. Let's pry the switch open and fall through the hole. Which leads us to another teensy cage.
I can't stay and chat, but it's bingo night.
Well, another heavy metal fist. And this is the theme that actually plays when you first get it. Oh yeah, let's go. Now, like I stated in the first episode, power-ups don't last very long. So we'll have to break open these teensy cages to get more of the power-up abilities. That open. And finally, knock this out. And that will be the end of the level. But I still want to see if I can find that last little... Aha! Somewhere around here. I know it. Aha! There you are. Another 250 bucks. And I think there's also one somewhere in here. Woo. I can look. Let's see. Let's see. It has to be underneath something. Wherever it may be, I can find it. Or I think that's actually it. Now with the entrance now cleared away, we can now actually continue on our trip. So through this Hoodlum HQ we go, and on our way to the doctor's office. 81%. Ouch. And the next bonus level and 11,000 points. Again, luckily I have save states.
Rayman, over there, the doctor's office. We made it!
You cracked me up, big butt!
Okay. But yeah, that's our destination. The doctor's office, way over there. And, oh, great. We got a... Whoa! Thanks a lot! And why is it holding a regular, Hoodlum rifle? Let's just break this open. And
I have to go flush the toilet.
well, grab those gems and sink down here because there's no other way we can get up to where the doctor's office is located. We're already stocked full on health, so we're good to go. We'll just have to go this way, I suppose.
Ah! Look who's coming to dinner!
I wonder what he means by that. I didn't. Well then. Looks like we got our first boss. Well, technically the first boss in the game. And we have to avoid being stomped by it. But I believe something might happen if we get through these blue pressure plates. And let's see what happens on this one. A shock rocket! Okay, let's grab it before he does and send that rocket to this guy, which is known as Mr. Cag, or Sag, which is actually, well, of course, the first boss in this game. There will be another one later on, but right now we have to avoid getting squished. But the thing is, ow! Darn it! And that actually ruined everything. I just have to avoid being squished and also be quick to get the shock rocket, otherwise he'll destroy it with his hood stompers, which is actually what the weapon is that he's using. And now there's also side hillers, or why am I forgetting them already? Just have to take them out. And get the shock rocket. And bada bing, bada boom, he is out of here. Are you serious? Let's get through this area. Get through here. Side steps, I think, though. But anyway, let's get rid of this guy once and for all. And now we're in control. And a whole bunch of hoodmonger soldiers are after us.
Coming to you live from Clearleaf Stadium, where local favorite Rayman is on hand to settle the score with the Hoodlums.
And this is practically the very easy part. All we have to do is just, well, jump on them and just squish them with, well, with the hood stomper.
Oh, Rayman is unstoppable today, folks. He's a real steamroller.
And I really love the commentary in this. It is brilliant. The creative writing for this is pretty well done. Just practically jump and squish them. Jump and squish.
Hallelujah!
And jump again to get an easy 1,000 points.
Disorganized today. There's no communication, morale is low, and they just don't have the leadership required.
Take that one out. Take that one out. Squish that. Squish him, even though I didn't jump on him. Just do that. Do that. And I believe we have only 2 left.
Some very effective legwork out there today. The Hoodlums didn't know what hit them.
And do that.
Oh,
And we're done.
Dippity baby.
And with that, the first boss is down. Now with no more hood.
Did you see that, Rayman? I almost wasn't scared.
Yeah, and you almost didn't wet yourself. You disgust me!
As I was saying, now with no more hoodmongers after us, at least right now, we can continue our way towards the doctor's office. At 100% level score. Awesome! And the next bonus level is in 2,700 points. And here we are at the doctor's office. And, oh, you gotta be kidding me. Alright, let's get this over with. Come on. Ouch. Thanks a lot. Ow! Where are you? Get over here and fight like a man. Or a bug. Or whatever. Whatever you may be.
Oh, quick, Rayman! Oh, I need medical attention.
Well, at least Globlox can now see the doctor. So, let's get the rest of these gems. And, well, get the rest of this chapter of the game done. But, there's also this right here. Which will fall through. Whoop! Haha! Speedrunning tactics. We got ourselves our points, with the ending score being 42,371. But since we're at the end of this, well, level of the game, I think this should also be a good ending point for today's episode. So if you had enjoyed this episode of my Let's Play of Rayman 3 Hoodlum Havoc, please be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to Texas Gaming Industries for new video uploads every Friday or Saturday, depending on my outside schedule. I don't know why I don't know why I couldn't say the word Saturday. Anyway, every Friday or Saturday, depending on my outside schedule. And as always, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all in the next episode. So until then, so long, partner.
Well, let's see what we have here. If you don't mind. Ah. I see you swallowed a black lump. We will need to resort to drastic measures. He's stubborn. I'm afraid that your problem is worse than I thought. You see, the black lumps has taken refuge in a fistula by going through a kidney near a spare rib. You will need to consult a stomach specialist. I know a very good doctor who lives in the land of the living dead. I leave you now. I must go clean my instruments.